Welcome to New England Crypto and East Coast Hardware. My name is Matthew. We are a crypto mining family. In today's video, we are going to be discussing and testing something a little bit different than usual, with a major focus on maximizing yields. We're not worrying about efficiency in this video. Yield, yield, yield. When it comes to getting started, you can learn and earn on anything from a basic CPU to a GPU, also known as a graphics card, even cell phones for things like Verus. And then we've got ASICs, like these Bitcoin machines right here. Then we get into hard drive mining. There are a ton of box miner options out there. I love these things. We offer hosting for these as well. Now we even have D-pin miners such as this awesome weather station right here that'll pay you to collect real-life data. I love the decentralized physical infrastructure network system. Today we are focusing on my all-time favorite kind of mining, GPU mining. Let's get right into it. We have a 3060 Ti right here, a 3070 Fe, an RTX 4060 Ti, and a brand new unopened 4070 Suuper for this video today. We are going to be testing these GPUs on Verus today. Merge Mining Verus and vARRR. Verus and vARRR are both usually mined on CPUs and even cell phones. We made a video on that not too long ago. Feel free to check it out if you're interested. But we're trying to maximize our yields before this bull run really kicks off. While trying to think about the best way to accumulate as much Verus and vARRR as humanly possible, I thought why not throw some GPUs on it and do some testing. So I threw an Octominer with 8 6600s on it at the house too. More info on that to come shortly. I'm pretty stoked on this one, so let's get started with the testing, shall we? We're going to be using this CPU mining rig right here for today's testing. We built this rig just a few weeks ago, and it's been running really well. A quick update and some info on this rig before we get going. This is a B450M motherboard running 2 sticks of 3000 MHz RAM in dual channel. It has a PNY SSD and a Ryzen 7 1700 non-X CPU, which we were only able to get 9 megahash out of this CPU when we did the original build, but after some thorough testing, we were able to get it up to 16 megahash utilizing SRB miner, so I am stoked on that, and I am loving this thing. We have a Ryzen 7 1700X to do a build and some testing against it very soon. But for now, let's get this 3060 Ti up and hashing, shall we? Alright, there she is, up and running and looking good. Man, I love this little rig. And this new stand is awesome. Not sponsored, I'm not going to plug it, but there's a bunch of people that make them, and they're very helpful. Alright, she's been up and hashing for a few minutes. Let's head over to the computer and check HiveOS. It looks like the GPU itself's rocking 11.24 megahash on Verus. You can see right here that it is the 3060 Ti, and we're sitting at 65 degrees Celsius, and it says 199 watts. We know with the motherboard and the CPU, 199 watts is not going to be accurate, so let's go check the pre-assembled meter box. Alright, we are looking at 321 watts all in. Very good to know. And next up is one of our all-time favorite GPUs, and I think that goes for most of the community as well. 3070 Fe. I got this one used off of eBay. I did not have any here because all of mine are down at Terra. Let's get it out, take a look, and get it up and hashing. Man, she's a beauty. Even used with a little bit of dust. I absolutely love these things. Time for another GPU swap. Let's go! Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we've got a problem here. The GPU looks great, but while I was plugging it in, I noticed this cable right here. Take a look at this. Sketchy and scary. I already hit up Rondi and Matt Electron, and they helped me source a new one. Throw that thing out. Keep moving forward. Sorry about that, guys. This is the one for the 4060 Ti. I tried to use it, but it's got some additional power adapters on the top. Makes it not useful for this, so we're going to have to skip the 3070 and move on to the 4060 Ti. My bad. The good news, though, is we've got a 4060 Ti sitting here, beautiful, clean, ready to get plugged in, up and hashing. And I've still got this 4070 Super right here that hasn't even been opened up. I am stoked on that, no matter what. No time for pouting. We need to get hashing. Let's get this 4060 Ti in. Much better this time. It's beautiful and it works. Let's go. Love this thing. Look how nice this looks. Okay, let's head on over to the computer and check HiveOS for this GPU. We are sitting at 10.62 megahash, a little lower than the 3060 Ti, but at only 43 degrees Celsius and 108 watt software. I don't know how accurate that is, so we're going to head over to the pre-assembled meter box again and get a better reading for the whole rig. It looks like 222 watts. That's definitely better. And now for the one that I have been waiting for, and you probably were too. The brand new 4070 Super FE. Let's get this bad boy opened up, get it up and hashing, and see what it can do. This is honestly one of the nicest looking GPUs I have ever seen in my life. Take a look at this. Okay, it's time for our last GPU swap. Let's make it a good one. Okay, look at this beautiful GPU. I love the 4070 Super FE all blacked out. She's sexy. Woo! All right, let's head on over to the computer and take a look at HiveOS again and see where we're at. 18.12 megahash, 49 degrees Celsius, and rocking 157 watts software. Let's head on over to the pre-assembled meter box one last time. Take a look for the whole rig. It looks like 286 watts for the full rig. The 4070 Super and the Ryzen 7 1700 are rocking almost 34 megahash. I think I'm going to keep that going. For a quick recap, the 3060 Ti did 11.24 megahash, which is right around 3 Samsung A03s phones. The 4060 Ti was right around 2.5 phones at 10.62 megahash. And then we have the 3070 with the bad cable that we need to get fixed before we move forward there. And then we have the 4070 Super FE at 18.12 megahash, which is 4.5 Samsung A03s, 8.5 if you count the CPU. I am definitely going to keep this CPU and GPU together to stack as much Verus and vARRR as humanly possible. And I did not forget, this is the Octo miner that I have at the house with the 8 6600 non-XTs in it for anybody that's interested. And thank you to the Verus community for sending my family and I some awesome Verus swag. We truly appreciate it. Please like and/or subscribe on the way out, and I am going to take a nap. See you on the next one.